Hello, second grade Smarties, and welcome to iReady Math Lesson 22, video number 3. Today, we are going to be applying what we've learned about reading and making line plots. So let's go ahead and get open to page 206 and 207 in our instruction book, and we will start making and reading some line plots. Now, remember, line plots are graphs that can show us different measurements, different lengths. So we are using line plots to show the lengths of different objects and to compare those lengths. So let's start doing that by looking at number 14. It says Rachel wants to make a line plot to show the lengths of 6 rooms. Write the numbers Rachel needs to put in the line plot. All right, so let's look, Smarties. So we have our rooms. So there's 6 rooms. And here are our rooms, A through F. And our numbers are 8 meters, 6 meters, 10 meters, 9, 11, and 10. What number are we going to start with? Remember, with line plots, we start with the smallest measurement that we see, and we end with the longest measurement. So starting at the left end of our line plot, what number is going to go in that first blank? 6, right? Because room B was 6 meters. Now, remember with line plots, just like a number line or a ruler, what does our line plot have to do? It has to go in number order. So, do we have any rooms that are 7 meters? We do not, but we cannot skip 7 because we have to go in number order. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and what are we going to end with, Smarties? 11. So our line plot starts with our shortest length and ends with our longest length. When we are making line plots, it's super, super, super important that we make sure that our line plot goes in number order. All right, let's look at 15. It says, look at the line plot at the right. Nate says that more people jumped 4 feet than any other length. Explain why Nate is wrong. All right, so Nate says that more people jumped 4 feet than any other length. Let's look at the lengths. So how many people jumped 3 feet? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many people jumped 4 feet? 1, 2, 3. And how many people jumped 5 feet? 1, 2. So Nate says that more people jumped 4 feet than any other length. Why is Nate wrong? Look at your line plot, Smarties. Why is Nate wrong? Because there were 4 people that jumped 3 feet. Why do you think Nate made that mistake? Look at the X's for 4. The X's are bigger, right? So it looks like there were more people, but you have to count the X's, the number of people that did long jump runs. So we would say Nate is wrong because 4 people, ooh, there's a trick word, jumped 3 feet. Also, you could also say Nate is also wrong because the X's for 4 feet is longer. They're bigger than the X's for 3 feet and 5 feet. So Nate is wrong because 4 people jumped 3 feet and only 3 people jumped 4 feet. So even though those X's are bigger, that does not mean that more people jumped. Remember, 4 is greater than 3. Even though those are bigger X's, we still have to count them. All right, let's go to 16. It says, Bo made a line plot to show how far he ran each day. Tia says the farthest Bo ran in one day is 3 miles. Is she correct? Why or why not? Let's read that again. Bo made a line plot to show how far he ran each day. Tia says the farthest Bo ran in one day is 3 miles. Is she correct? Why or why not? So let's look at our line plot, Smarties. So the shortest distance that Bo would run in one day was 2 miles. And there were 2 days where he ran 2 miles. The next longest is 3 miles. For 1, 2, 3 days, he ran 3 miles. For 4 miles, he ran 4 miles one day. For 5 miles, he ran 5 miles 2 days. He didn't run 6 or 7 miles any days. And the longest he ran was 8 miles for one day. Now, think about what Tia says. Tia says the farthest Bo ran in one day is 3 miles. Is she correct? Now look, Smarties. Here's 3 miles. And what is the farthest he ran? The shortest he ran was 2 miles. What was the farthest? What's the last number in our line plot? Her greatest number is 8. Why? So is Tia right or wrong? She is wrong. Why is she wrong, Smarties? Because there were 3 days where he ran 3 miles, but is 3 miles farther than 8 miles? No. So he ran 3 miles the most number of days, but the farthest he ran was 8 miles. So we're going to say Tia is wrong because the farthest, there's that suffix est. The farthest Bo ran was, what was the farthest he ran? 8 miles. Okay, he ran 3 miles for the most number of days, but the farthest he ran was 8 miles. Smarties, do you see why it's so important to go back and underline those important words and circle those important numbers? Because he ran the most number of days. He ran 3 miles the most, but the farthest he ran was 8 miles. All right, let's go to page 207. It says, use the page of shells your teacher gives you. Measure the length of each shell in inches. All right, so Smarties, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to do this page. So go ahead and put a big X through it. All right, because I don't have shells to give you for you to see. So we are going to skip page 207 right now. We might come back to that. So actually, oh my goodness, Smarties, I am so sorry. If you already put an X through that, go ahead and erase it. I am so sorry. But for right now, we are not going to do page 207 because I do not have the page of shells for you right now. All right, Smarties, that is going to be it for today. Just like measuring, we have to be precise and exact when we are reading and making line plots. All right, Smarties, remember to keep that growth mindset. Good learners do hard things. And I will see you tomorrow with another lesson, hopefully figuring out how we can do this shell activity. All right, happy learning and happy graphing, Smarties.